Okay, hey guys, Gwan here, and I'm currently in the Caverns of Time instance, Escape from Darnhold, and I was reading up on Cataclysm stuff, which I will make a video about, but I was reading up on Cataclysm stuff, and I remembered how Horde was going to take South Shore, which eventually led me to, remember that if I ever did want to come back to the original, I could always do it in here. And it's really cool lore-wise, because you get to see in the inn where Terry, or what's his name now, I can't remember, he reveals the dark crystal, which they turn into the light crystal that fuses the Ashbringer. And then, Tyrion Fordring's there, and a bunch of other people, so that's pretty cool. But, when it came right down to it, I couldn't be kept away from Darnhold. I wanted to do this instance. So, first thing, I never did this before. I don't even have the achievement right now, so this is the first time in here, and I'm just kinda doing what comes to me, just fighting stuff. I don't know where to go or any of that. So, right as soon as I came in, I see a bunch of orc slaves, and I guess I'm supposed to free them. So I start killing the guys around them and go through here. Pretty much just trying to find my way through. A bunch of sleeping orcs and stuff. Here's more people. Not too many big pools in here, not a lot of people. But that's not what I was here for anyways. As you can see, I don't have anyone in my party. I wasn't running anybody. So yeah, I'm just fooling around in an instance pretty much right now. I was told, if you look to the right there, I have a quest that I got as soon as I entered. I was told that I was supposed to light some internment camps on fire as a distraction, and I finally realized that you're supposed to light these on fire. I couldn't figure that out at first though. Wasn't sure what an internment camp was. But so I do finally realize, and by then it was pretty easy to do because everybody's cleared out already because I'd killed them all. So just go on through and light these 5 on fire, and after that you're supposed to head up and see Thrall. So you go into the main castle then, and you'll see that in a second. So, as I said before, there's really not too much to this instance. It's more of a lore geek thing, which I am. So, that's originally why I came here. But, you just kind of get a calling, I guess, to solo it. And I did. Now, here's Thrall in the basement. Poor Thrall. Just locked up in there. So, I complete that quest, and now it's an escort quest, which I really hate. But, in this case, at least, he's gonna be the one tanking for me. So I don't have to take on a bunch of elite mobs all by myself, and he can just tank them. He actually does fight, which is nice. So we get him out of there, and some guys are coming up. They look like trouble, so evidently I have to fight these guys now, and that's another boss. I was kind of scared because the last boss almost killed me, but at the same time my imp has got aggro, so I didn't have the soul link ability up, and I thought maybe that's why it was so hard, and apparently it was, because this guy was pretty easy. So, pretty much I went after his guards, and his guards gave me health back as I DPS the main guy. He heals them too, but eventually they go down and die. And then Thrall steals the horse. And I thought maybe we wouldn't have to fight these guys, but I guess we do. So fight them along the road, and he'll run back and get on his horse. And we we continue on up path here. And he actually evades me for a second because he turns here. Phone. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my phone's ringing in the background. Okay, so we're at the camp here, and I'm just gonna let that ring, but we're in the Tarn Mill, and he, for whatever reason, thinks the girl he's looking for is in the, you know, the horse mill. But I get to see young Blanchy. He's the guy, he's the horse in Westfall. But apparently doesn't take too well to thrall, and he flips out and people hear him. So then we have to fight these guys. Then we carry on over here. And he thinks she's in the church, but she's not, and we get ambushed in here. And right about here last time, I stopped to loot all these guys because I noticed they were dropping some good stuff that would sell for a nice G, but he gets away and I didn't know where he was, and by the time I got back up here where these guys attack, he was already dead. So I had to do that part again, and if you look back, you can actually see it skip over. So yeah, you just fend these guys off, and the girl he's looking for is actually in the next room. So there's a big long roleplay scene here where he finds the girl. So apparently she's knocked out or something now. And this is probably the only actually hard part of the entire instance, is to fight these guys. I think there's 3 groups of them, and each of them has 4 people in it, of which have like 15k health. So it wasn't too hard for me. I was worried more about Thrall's health, since right before here he died, and I now knew that he could die, and so I had to be extra careful here. And at this point, I kind of started main tanking him because I figured this would be hard, and you know, that Thrall did have a possibility to die here. So the entire time I'm watching this guy, because every other wave I'm like, is he coming down now? And finally he does, and he's pretty easy tank. It's bank. It's nothing to it. But I kill him, and I thought maybe there was a little bit more, but nah, it just looks like you gotta finish the dragon here. Would have been nice since it's such a lore instance, if you had to fight someone else, but I wouldn't be able to tell you who to put in there, since it kind of just Thrall escapes, and that's about it. And I thought that was the final part, but I guess it isn't. War Chief Mantle sells for the most, so I decided to take that. Anyways guys, until next time.